Hello, everyone. Welcome back to COVID Conversations. Today is May 12th, and we are going to keep moving forward on our top 10 mind-body strategies for managing stress and anxiety around COVID-19.
Yes, absolutely. And let me share the document that we've been working from. Today we're going to discuss number 5 and number 6. So number 5 talks about the importance of spending time in nature. Now, luckily, we can still get outside even with stay-at-home orders. And even before stay-at-home orders, it would have been important to get outside. But now we know that we have access to nature and that nature can be super restorative and powerful. Research has shown that one weekend of time spent in nature can have immune benefits for 3 to 4 weeks afterwards, it's pretty impressive. And you don't necessarily need to go up into the woods. You can just experience nature, even if you live in a city, by noticing the trees and the birds and making sure that you spend time kind of walking and being in those areas every day, even if it's just sitting in your backyard or back porch and just taking time to notice what's going on around you. And then to also notice how that's making you feel inside. So if you can really pair what you're feeling with what's going on in the environment, that will sort of accelerate or cement that good feeling into you. So notice that maybe you're not breathing as hard, or maybe you're not feeling as agitated or angry. All of those things are possible and common in nature. Now, being in nature in any time of the day is fabulous, but being in nature or exposing yourself to light in the morning can be really beneficial because that helps to set your circadian rhythm. And your circadian rhythm is really just like a 24-hour sleep cycle rhythm. And when we expose ourselves to light in the morning, it signals our body that it's time to be awake. And it also signals our body to stop producing melatonin, which is the hormone that's produced when we want to sleep. So it's important that we not have a lot of that hormone going on in the morning because we want to feel awake. So again, this doesn't mean you have to go hiking in the mountains or go walking by a lake or in the seashore in the morning. It can be as simple as just opening your blinds first thing to let any sort of light that's available in, and so that that can connect with you and you can feel more part of nature's rhythms. So
Yes.
that's a little bit about spending time in nature. And again, it doesn't have to be a long time, but the more that you can incorporate little bits of nature throughout the day, the better you're going to feel.
Mhm. And so I'm going to take number 6 here, which is adjusting your social needs. And so you've probably seen all sorts of memes on Facebook about how extroverts and introverts fare during this stay-at-home quarantine time. And while that certainly has some validity to it, as a self-diagnosed extrovert, the beginning of this was really hard on me. I call myself people-powered, and I really get a lot of energy from being with others, and so I really did feel the lack of that. And I know, Kelly, you and I were talking about you as more of an introvert. We're actually feeling it the other direction because you were home all the time with your family and not having any time alone. And case in point to your experience right now. So obviously, those are some general rules of thumb. But I think basically what we're becoming aware of is that our social life is going to be different. It has been different, and I think the truth is that it's probably going to look different than we wish or are used to for the foreseeable future. And so it's really an opportunity for us to make a mindset shift and really start to think about getting the needs that we have met. So if you are a person who is more introverted and has family or roommates or other people that you're sort of sheltering in place with, setting some boundaries with them as best you can so that you do have time alone. Maybe take the time in nature idea and going for a walk every day by yourself, or just getting some quality time alone. Alternatively, if you're an extrovert more like me and you find yourself really missing connection with other people, making time to connect regularly with people via Zoom, even though I know that can be a little draining. Maybe doing some social distancing, one-on-one meetings with a friend. In my neighborhood, we have what we call our happy hour, on Saturdays, and at 5 p.m. people come out of their houses and sit right in front of their house, across the street from each other, and it's a good, I don't know, 10 or 15 feet away. And we wear masks and we just chat. One time we even played a game of charades across the street from one another, a non-touching game, and it was totally spontaneous, but it was really an attempt to sort of just connect in a more real feeling way that's driven by a desire from me actually to be connecting with people as an extrovert. So the point of this is that we get that this is going to be different. And if you do live alone, or if you're suffering, know that there are resources out there to support you. So for example, I'm leading a free ongoing support group in the month of May on Thursday evenings for people who are living alone right now, because there can be so much just anxiety and loneliness about that. I know other people are developing resources around how to communicate with family or friends around setting boundaries if you are sheltering in place with others and need more structure and rhythm. So there are ways to get your needs met no matter where on the spectrum you fall. It's a matter of sort of taking it seriously, knowing that those needs are important, and then doing some problem solving either alone or with your either with your family or with your therapist or other people as well. And if you have an interest in some of those resources that I was just talking about, you can always reach out to us. Our contact information is available on our YouTube channel. But I hope that was helpful, and we will, that was 5 and 6 today, Kelly?
Yep, that was 5 and 6.
Okay, so we have 2 more days of this where we'll round out our top 10 strategies, and then we'll move on and keep talking about other relevant issues. Take care.
And just,
go ahead.
I was just going to say, just as a reminder, these are all tools. You don't have to feel like you have to do all of these at the same time or even to do any of them. But we want to increase your toolbox, enhance your toolbox so that you'll have more of these strategies to go back to whenever the time feels right for you.
Great point. Right. Okay, everyone. Talk to you next time.